Ayy, ayy. Niggas always talking, I'm like, fuck it, let them chat. I been getting money, you know I can live with that. Legend in my city, when they showed it on the map. And if I leave this bitch tomorrow, they gon' code it as a fact. I'm like, who the hell could stop me? Carbon copies on my timeline. Get up out your ego, learn to think with your divine mind. Main role in my movie, get that boot if you ain't acting right. Biting on my style, these niggas rapping with some appetite. Better know where you at night. Ride around with that strap at night. Catch me flicking ashes, dumping funky at your traffic light. Tipping out my bottle, all in honor of my dead. Swear these niggas want no drama on my mama, on your head. I was raised to be that way, you just can't hold it, G. Being a block, I'm on my pivot like I'm supposed to be. Clocking digits with them niggas who been close to me. Popping shit and putting dick all in her ovaries. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town, and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town, and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. Who gon' tell your tale if you don't leave no good impression? You ain't mad at me, little bitch, you mad at your reflection. Working on my hoodoo, burning sage for my protection. But if that shit there don't work, you know we brought that Smith & Wesson. I ain't stressing, found my blessing in the lowest state. She tell me, Xavier, please come over, though she know it's late. I could've went and beat that down, instead I chose to wait. I been that nigga in my city, that ain't no debate. See, once you learn to drop your feelings, you might drop your ceilings. I talk to God about my dealings when it got my healings. Don't point my way with all that drama, I be bout my commas. What's worse about your lack of papers, you ain't got no honor. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town, and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town, and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground.
Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move, no time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move, no time for the head game.
I'm a player, you a parody. Bad bitch, two braids like a Cherokee. So much that I might need a parody. Smoke dope and I might need therapy. I be fly than a bitch, young parakeet. Apparently, these niggas don't know who I be. Last time I came to the show, so you paid at the door and I slid in, no ID. You ain't cold like me. No, you see the name in neon. Prime time shit like Dion. Niggas ain't peas, they peons. Hit it in the bed, bad beyond. Neck on froze, on Freon. I ain't gotta tell her that we on. Shawty know she heard of the band and the brand and the type shit we on. Fuck they be on. Got a nigga leading this shit like Eons. He a fan, he a windmill. Top down on the coast, got a wind chill. But I'm grill, big fur, nigga chinchill. Tell him simmer down, sit still. Switch flows like knobs on the faucet. Tell him I need all of the profit. I'm off for the week shit. Probably off for a week shit. With a queen at the crib, got it looking like Freaknik. My flight by the head from the runway. It's noon, getting head on a Monday. Sunbathed on the beach on a Sunday. Nigga still getting paid from the one play. Pulled up in the what you call
call it, eating on that, can't pronounce it. They seen I ain't announced it. Doing numbers like 8 accountants, still thought by the lake and mountains might make it sound like in the backpack, nap time in the knapsack, smartphone for the dumb bread, clips full of the bag bag, bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break game, mindset on the next move, no time for the head game, clutch pack in the backpack, nap time in the knapsack, smartphone for the dumb bread, clips full of the bag bag, bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break game, mindset for the next move, no time for the head game. I'm a vibe, I'm a trip, I'm a journey. I'm a dog at the game in the gurney. Yo, bitch probably came with the scurvy. She be playing more games than attorney. Turn up, turn wheel on the yacht deck. Cold drink, hardwood in a hot neck. Grotesque protest when I shop wreck. Got it now, give a fuck who got next. 8 good tall glass of the Merlot. Pin gang got the cash on turbo. Teed up with the iron like Top Golf. New whip with the top piece chopped off. Off work, I came to play. 2 blunts, tall Tanqueray. Don't simp, get paid today. That hate can't make a stay. Out west where the Lakers stay. And I'm still up getting to the bread like aisle 3. If it ain't about that, don't dial me. Put a little right in your act, baby. Do it for your bread and your black babies. Nigga, don't flex, just build muscle. I'm up, I still hustle. Ball game like Bill Russell. Rap game on Chris Wallace. Nigga wanna switch wallets. Give a fuck what a bitch call it. No shit for the faint of heart. Get rich, nigga, play your part. 5 bands, 2 days apart. This shit like ancient art. And I'm still in the hood like an engine. Slide 4 deep, down division. Papa my shit for the pension. Pretty little freak in the mentions. Checking her physique at dimensions. Let a nigga peep your position. In the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clips full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break game. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Clutch pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clips full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break game. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game.
Turning practice to perfection took some trying. Who'd have thought that I'd get my next blessing from some lines? I turned this rap shit into my profession and defied all they projections. No ceiling on what's manifesting in my mind, cause I get stronger when the pressure build. More hunger, what's next to kill. Grind with the time I had and get paid over time. This so refined, just peep the detail. And it's all for retail. I used to get my inspo from the store, that was for... Now we don't cross my mind so much cause everything high. I don't even check the traffic flow cause everything fly. Before I whips, now I got extra keys. Just text my lady, I'm the greatest, she said yes indeed. Can't play it safe, I'm taking risks cause I know what could be. Where that could lead, you best believe I'll be the first to see. I paid the price to know my worth so I can't work for free. And put my soul in every moment, it's all sacrifice just by what you think worth the bleed. What you think worth the scars? Girl, it's way more to the world than fancy cars. We gon' live today, we might not see tomorrow. You gon' miss the galaxy, try and see the stars. Contemplate daily what's gon' get us far. No need to buy the world cause it's already ours. And I'm no longer searching for another reason. When I'm through with this earth, I might just rise up out the dirt and ball another season. 20s, 50s, 100s, I wanted it's mine. Planning the purchase, I'm buying land and the purpose divine. Pull out a family, one roof to stack, it won't cost them a dime. Fill me up seeing my people eat, that's the mark of a done. Can't be losing focus in the clutch, that's gonna cost you your prime. I took precaution, man, been at work since I first saw the sign. X by my cursive and I ain't slipped since I dotted the line. Make sure the ethic match my ambition and wait for the time when drinks is on me. Thanks I don't need. I done had this plan since both jeans and long tees. No extended hands that didn't feed, I'm on freeze. Cause I ain't got the battery to spin, I'm low key. I done put my TK in 10 times, no lie, I did the job. Had to wash my hands on wind, lay down at night and get to God. It had been so many times inside, I thought when nothing left. I was on my way up thinking I would fall, but took a step.
All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. Fuck the comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chillin' in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we'll be to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about.
Oh. Hello. How y'all doing on this Friday afternoon? What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Big Dog Bark. I'm coming. I was doing good. I stopped saying your boy. Anyway. It's me. It's Big Dog Bark. Come straight out of Memphis 10 with another live for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm under the weather. I was falling asleep before I cut the microphone on. I was up here watching YouTube, and I got up early today. When you go to sleep late and get up early, as you get older, that shit start to do something to your body and shit like that. But yeah, so I got up early and been up since about 6. Yeah, and I started falling back to sleep for time to cut the mic on, but it is what it is. How y'all doing? Anyway, I'm gonna get right in a minute. Give me a minute. I'm trying to see how I want to approach y'all today for this topic, and it's for the ladies. This is part of the Swipevestor for Women series. If you go to my home, you go to my profile on YouTube, I got playlists. I'm starting to do playlists. So I have a playlist called Foundation, which is for the men, and I have a playlist called The Mindset, which is for women. Oh, but yeah, so I'm gonna get it right in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to get myself comfortable. Get my little stretches out. Because this one of them this one of them conversations that I have for the ladies. And I know it might rub some people the wrong way, but I don't believe in patting people on the ass. I don't believe in patting folks on the back and saying, "Oh, the men are terrible, the women are terrible." I don't believe in that shit. I believe people are people. I believe people are terrible in their own shape, form, and fashion. I always say that people are opportunists, even the good ones, even the best of the best. They're opportunists. They see a opportunity to get over on somebody, they'll get over on somebody. Even the best of us do it. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in all that right there. It's a lot of things that I believe in. Maybe that's why I be saying some of the things I say, because I actually studied different, all the different avenues and shit of psychology. And yeah. And as usual, what I'm gonna talk about has something to do with psychology. So as you enter the building, hit that like button. Likes I appreciate over here. Hit that share button, tell somebody, come put their eyes on me. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,300 by the end of the year. The year is almost here. The end is almost here. We're getting close. We're in the middle of October. So I'm trying to get to 1,300 by December 31st, 2025. That is a goal of mine. If we don't meet that goal, that's fine. That's cool. It's a process. It's a slow process, but it's better than no process. We're gonna get there one way or another. Also, if you want to donate to the investment circle, if you want to join the investment circle, the Cash App is at the top of the screen. So you know what I'm saying. Hit that junk. I would surely appreciate it if you donate. If you don't donate, it's cool too. Like I said, over here, I don't. I do what I do because I like doing this shit. And a lot of people really come on this platform because it's a quick way to make bread. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick way to make bread. The fuck? Who is this? Let me see. Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know. If I won't close the live, we will terminate the account for 7 days. Okay. All righty. Well, we'll see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, a lot of people just come up on this junk to try to make quick bread. And it's a money making opportunity. I ain't gonna sit there and say that you can't make no money, but your only purpose is to make money. You know, a little bit of education, a little bit of entertainment, but overall, you want to make money, and it's cool. You know, I ain't saying nothing. Say don't try to get your pockets right. You feel what I'm saying? But when it come down to shit like this, you know what I'm saying? When it come down to shit like this, uh, did I get an email? Let me see. I don't think I did, arm and ass. What you talking about? What's going on right here? Uh, no, I didn't. I got a gifted membership from somebody. I just got a gifted membership, but I didn't get an email saying they were finna close my account for 7 days. Nope. Can't say that I have. So I don't know. If they close, they close. I mean, if they close, they close it. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know. Hold on though. Let me see. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. YouTube, you can make money on YouTube, but when you do shit from the heart, the money gonna come, and that's what I look at. That I do what I do from the heart because I actually want to see people be successful, both financially and personally. You know what I'm saying? And I try to give out financial style dating advice over here. I try to help people become better investors and become better assets. You know what I'm saying? So that's my goal. That's my goal. If the money come, the money come. If the money don't never come, guess what? I still be doing this shit because I like doing this shit. To be perfectly honest. But anyway, so today's topic is scarcity sales. Scarcity sales, and it does. So, and like I said, this for the ladies, but I'm gonna tell y'all some truths, and like I said, you might not like it, you might like it, whatever the case may be. Just if you don't want to listen to this shit, then change the channel, go somewhere else, go somewhere where some sisterhood or some panderer sit there and tell you it's not your fault that you get the results you get. That is always the men's fault. Because the same smoke I give the men when I sit there and tell them to be better men, the same thing I tell the ladies is become better women. I'm equal opportunity smoke giver. But ladies, have y'all ever wondered why these men can't fully get what they say they want? Have y'all ever just sat back and thought about why these men say over and over again that they can't get what they want? Think about it. It's a reason why they say they can't get what they want. And trust and believe, everything I say, it works on the other side too. Everything I say, damn near everything I say, It works both ways. But think about it, ladies. Why men can't get what they fully want? Why they can't get what they fully want? The main reason is scarcity. Because as a woman, whether you in your chaotic phase or you in your grown woman phase, whether you 18 or 28 or 38 or whatever the case may be, 48, whether you single, married, or in a situationship, whatever the case may be, it's a scarcity thing. Now, I done talked about scarcity once before and why men feel like they're in a scarcity mindset. But I'm also going off what men say they want. Mind you, I listen more than I talk. I listen to a lot of different content creators, both male and female, and I can't do nothing but listen, digest the information I get, and regurgitate it, and put my little spin on the vomit. Okay. So men say they want good, wholesome women. Men say they want high value women. Men say they want a woman that look attractive, give them relations on demand, and let them solve problems. That's a cavalcade of shit. You know what I'm saying? That men say they want, right? But they also say that even though they saying they want this type of woman that's the best of the best, that loyal and stable and you know what I'm saying, do things the right way. Even though they say they want this type of woman, they also say that marriage has no benefits, dating ain't worth the investment, and they pick their relationships, they pick the women they're dealing with based off what's between our legs. So, just with that thought process, ladies, which one is it? Do the men want a good woman that has standards, that have value, that has morals, or do they want pussy? Which one is it? They'll sit there and tell you what they want on both ends. And they'll also tell you that the reason that marriage is off the table is because there's no women out there that's marriage minded or marriage material. None of y'all out there want to be wifey. Now, do I agree with that statement? A little bit. A little bit. Because I do know it's some women out there that no matter what situation they're in, they don't want to act right. I can agree with to a certain point. And like I say, a lot of times they extreme. And I don't believe in extremes. I believe in part of it. I don't believe every female is on that type of time. I believe some of it. Maybe 20%. Depending on what type of dude you is. So they're saying that they want to get married. They on one end they say they want to get married. They want to be in love. They want to have these relationships. But the reason they can't have the relationships is y'all don't act right. But then they'll turn around and say because they won't act right, we don't want to get married. We don't want to be in a relationship. We just take the pussy. And how I look at things is this right here. You wanting the box don't guarantee a good, wholesome relationship. You wanting just that don't guarantee you gonna have a decent woman. So if I'm telling guys that, ladies, just because you give it away don't mean you're gonna get a good man. Just because you feel some type of chemistry, make you feel some little tingling, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come to make sure your panty drawers ain't sopping, you know what I'm saying? Just cause all this going on don't mean you're finna get a good man. You know, if you checked out my last live, I said that men want the good women, but the good women are boring. They want to turn the little Johnson to good women because the good women that they really want are boring. So again, it's on the same level of thinking. It's like you saying you want the good women, but you know what I'm saying, the relationships are off the table. But you want good women, but the relationships off the table. You want good women, but the relationships off the table. You just want the what's between her legs. And some of the guys in sales or whatever the case may be, they feel like they're not getting none of that fairy temptress, which makes them go into an extreme of simping or tricking because they can't get it. However, they can't get it, but you also telling me that they're giving it away. I be so confused sometimes with the logic. I be so confused in the conversations. I be like I said, I soak all this shit up. I take what I can deal with and throw away the rest. Excuse me. And what I could deal with, I put my little twist to it and throw it back at y'all. Now, mind you, this is shit y'all say. This ain't shit I say, because the shit I say is, you know, I have my own belief systems. This is y'all belief system. This is y'all religion. That's not my religion. I don't believe in confines and constructs like that. This y'all religion. This y'all religion. Women giving it away, according to me, and y'all give it away. I know some of y'all giving it away. I know some of y'all giving it away. I know some of y'all giving it away. Exactly, Almanac. It guarantees. It guarantees you have a trash relationship with this way y'all move, both on the men and the women. It guarantees that you always end up in a position to where you're not satisfied, you're not getting what you want. Therefore, I get to act how I want to act because I didn't get what I want. And like I say, this goes on both ends. Men and women both do this shit. Now, a lot of men gonna go into either simping or tricking because they can't get what they say y'all giving away, ladies. I'm not the smartest man walking, but if y'all giving it away at a high rate, why some of the men can't get it? I mean, it's more men, it's more women than men walking around here. I know that for a fact. It's more women than men. So this where the abundance mindset come into play. Is like I could go outside right now, and if I was on that type of time right now, I could guarantee to get 7 women. All I gotta do is go outside. If the whole thing is just getting sex, just me getting relations, me just getting some back shots going on with anybody outside of my wife. I can get at least 7 women just going outside in one day. Just by me walking around my neighborhood, just by me going to downtown Memphis or out there with the bougie suburbs. I'm in the hood. I can go to the suburbs. I can go downtown. It's several places I can go to if I just went outside 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a 7 o'clock in the nighttime. I guarantee to get at least 7 that's ready to smash by the time I come home. If I was on that type of time. Just for the simple fact, I'm optimistic that I can do it, and it's more women than men. That's just my train of thought. And I ain't even on that type of time. And I feel like I can still do that at 46. With no 6 figures, no 6-pack. Just height and a nice package. And a little mouthpiece. That's how I feel. Call it conceited, call it cocky, call it what you want to call it, but that's how I feel. So if we're living in a world where y'all giving it away and men are complaining that they can't get it, that's them thinking that it's scarce. Now, again, is it the box or is the relationships? Which one do they care about more? Again, they say they want a good woman that's loyal and down to earth and not flashy and this. All the traits of a good woman, a high value woman, a blue chip stock. They want them women all day, every day. Fine, cool. If that's what you want, they out there. But you don't want to date them. You don't want to find a combination of who you are as a man. You don't want to put a little simping, a little tricking, and a little swag, a little conversation. You don't want to mix all that into this pot of gumbo and serve it to them. You don't want to date them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want a long-term commitment. You don't want to get married. But you want blue chip stock women. You want high quality women, but you don't want to do nothing with them but smash. This is their talking points, not mine. And then you get on here talking about trying to say, because I can't get what I want in a woman, the scarcity mindset, I'm just going to get what y'all willing to give. The abundance mindset. And because I'm willing to take that, because that's all you willing to give, I'm fine. But I'm still going to complain about what I can't get long term, but I don't want that long term. And they say y'all the manipulators. They say women are the emotional manipulators. They say women are more manipulative than men. Interesting. But you see the lengths they will go to get that little thing between y'all legs. You see what lengths they'll go to just to get it. Right? In order to get it, they will go do the extreme to get it. And then once they get it, ladies, and y'all done been victims of this. Y'all done been willing participants in this. Notice I said victims and willing participants because you have some women that actually want to be in long-term relationship, think the old buddy a good dude and got potential to be hubby that fuck you over. Catch you blindsided. I know that. Happy with the men, with the women. I know that. But then y'all also willing participants into the bullshit because you know All you want is this one night stand. All you want is whatever this nigga gonna give you, and you take it. And then, it only worked for so long. And then once your little gawk and that little furry little thing between your legs don't hold any more weight with the nigga, now you feel like you done got used. But you went in using your body to get whatever resources or whatever attention out of a man. I'm just telling y'all what I know. But once y'all give it up for whatever reason you gave it up, and he don't want you no more, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's not manipulation. That's business. That's not manipulation. That's not game. That's business. And I'm gonna dive off into it a little bit. I don't plan up here. I don't plan on being up here for a long time. I probably need to catch up on some sleep. But that's not game. That's business. That's economics. Supply and demand. See, what you possess as a woman is scarcity. What you possess as a woman is valuable. Whether it's your loyalty, your attention, your time, or your nook monster, is valuable. Have you ever wondered why gold is more valuable than sand? Have you ever wondered why gold is more valuable than sand? It's not because the gold is better, it's because the gold is rare. And I ain't talking about going to the little joint in the middle of the mall, the little jewelry stand in the middle of the mall, or going to one of the little jewelry stores in the mall and trying to get a little piece that say 10K on there, and really ain't worth too much shit. No, I'm talking about the real gold bars, 24 carats. You know what I'm saying? Real, you ain't getting no gold bar. You ain't getting no big hunk of gold in your possession. No, you might get a gold chain, a gold ring, gold teeth, gold earrings. You'll get that. You'll get that, but you're not getting no gold bar. That's rare for you to have in your possession. Gold doubloons. You ain't got that in your possession. That's really worth money. That's really worth anything. You don't have that. You might have a herringbone or links or whatever the case may be. You might have a gold watch, but you ain't got that gold bar. That solid gold bar. You ain't got that. That's rare to have in your possession. You can go to any beach across the United States and get sand. You can go to several stores and get sand. Sand ain't rare. Sand is everywhere. A gold bar is rare. You can't get that anywhere. And just like a gold bar, what you possess is rare. Whether it's all the good things that a high value woman possess, or whether it's just that little thing between your legs, is rare. And men want that, whichever one it is. Men want whatever you're willing to give them, whatever they feel like they're missing, they're going to want that. The only problem I have with what the men wanting it is it the relationships or is it the box? Because in my way of thinking, the relationship, you're gonna get the box. You build a good relationship with a woman, you guaranteed to get some box. You try to find good box, there's no guarantee you're gonna get a good relationship. So I'm still trying to figure out, what do the guys really want? Do they want the relationship, or do they just want the box and hope the box turns into a relationship? Still trying to figure that part out. But whatever they want, either or, y'all possess that. Y'all possess that. And the longer you keep it away from a guy, you'll see the ones that's really into you step up to the plate. And the ones that don't care, they'll fall off to the wayside. As they should. Because again, you have to value what you got more than any man. You have to take pride in what you possess as a woman. If you don't care how you carry yourself, if you don't care about who you dealing with and all that good shit right there, why should I care? Why should I give a damn if you don't? Why should I treat you better than you treat yourself? I shouldn't. I should treat you exactly how you treat yourself. I should do exactly for you what you do for yourself. And if you treat yourself like a slut puppy, why do I have to treat you like a queen? If you treat yourself like a low value, low standard woman, why should I say you a high value woman? You're not giving me anything to work with to tell you that you are what you say you are when I see differently. When I see differently. So whatever it is you possess, you have to value it more than the men do. And trust, this ain't no browbeating. It ain't none of that. It's just me being honest. And if you keep your capital, what you hold dear to you, valuable, out of the reach of those that don't deserve it, you'll get to where you need to get to when it comes down to dealing with men. Because the ones that really want you, the ones that really value you, they gonna shine. The ones that can't deal with what you got going on, they gonna go on about their business and go on to somewhere where they can get it for the cheap. And speaking of cheap, as a man, I'm wired to pursue something or someone that I feel like I should earn. Since I brought up the word cheap. Because how I came up was like, anything I really want is worth going after. And again, depending on what I want, do I want the box or do I want a relationship? Whichever one it is, I gotta go get it. As a man, I gotta go get it. Because as a man, when I played football, when I played baseball, played basketball a little bit, I competed to win. I didn't just go out there to just play, I played to win. That's in a real nigga nature. I don't play for participation trophies, I play for championships. When I coached, I didn't coach just to participate, I coached to win. When I win, me and my team, we happy. When I lose, it's back at the drawing board to try to find out what I got to do to win. I don't like losing, but I know losing is part of the game. So the chase for greatness, the chase for something that I want, it activates when it's something I want. The thrill of the hunt, the drive to get it, to be the last man standing. That's in the real nigga nature. And what I realized over the past couple of years by listening to this content, listening to different people, different content creators, is that men still had the drive to get money. Men still have the drive to be competitive in every aspect of life itself when it comes down to women. When it comes down to women, oh, excuse me, they don't want to compete for y'all no more. They want y'all to give it to them. They don't want to compete for y'all no more. They want y'all to give them the loyalty. They want y'all to give them the stability. They want to get y'all to give them the box, the submission. They don't want to compete for it. They want you to give it to them. They want participation trophies because I'm a man, because I have a dick and balls. You supposed to give me everything I asked for as a man. And the minute you don't give it to them, the minute you have pride in who you are as a woman, the minute you hold yourself in high regards and have high standards and shit like that, they don't want to pursue. They don't want to chase. They don't want to do nothing. As you see over and over again in these conversations that we have day in and day out, it costs too much for them to chase. What's going on, Drip? It costs too much for a nigga to chase a woman. This is what you want, though. This is what you want. A real nigga, a real man, whatever the case may be, want a woman. But you don't want to compete. You don't want to go at it. Whether it's competing with her standards or competing with other men for her affection. You don't want to do that no more. That's beneath you to compete. It's supposed to be given. What have you done to be given? What are you doing for them to give it to you, guy? And ladies, what has he done for you to give it to him? What has he done for you to give it to him? And I ain't saying he gotta be no rich nigga. I ain't saying he gotta be this superstar athlete. He ain't gotta be no entertainer. He can just be a regular ass dude that's taking care of his business. Is he taking care of his business in order for you to give him your loyalty, your submission, your pussy? Is he doing it? Or are you just giving it to him because what? You feel sorry for him? The conversation done broke you down to the point to where he done convinced you there because of how you acted toward him, that you're terrible, you're wrong for holding out on him. You ain't giving him what he want, and he done finally convinced you that he done finally broke you down. So you give him some pussy. So you give him some submission, but he ain't earned it. Is that what that is? Don't get what I say twisted, ladies. Even when I was going to the strip clubs, I competed with other dudes in the club for the attention of women in the club, dancers, entertainers. I competed at a young age of 15. I competed with grown men for the attention of the dancers. I shouldn't have been in there. I shouldn't have been in there. I admit that. It ain't like some of these situations where the babysitter did something strange to me, or some older chick in the neighborhood wanted to be all up on me, even though I know one of my partners smashed another one of my partners' mama. I know that for a fact. I know that one of my guys that I'm still cool with, I know his mama used to buy adult movies from me and would come to the door wearing nothing but a nightgown and her titties hanging. I've been exposed to all type of bullshit. I've been exposed to this type of shit for a long time. But even when I was walking inside the club, ready to spend that hot 50 for 3 songs, I competed with other dudes. Shit, I remember the time. I remember when my mama first died, 2003. I remember when she first died, and I was going through it. I was going through it. I ended up losing my job because I was going through it. I ain't want to work. I was ass dragging. I was just so out of it. I ended up getting fired. This is when I was working at the airport. I ended up getting fired. They fired me because the big bosses, they saw me sleep on the job, and you know how they go. I ended up losing my job. Now I'm at the house, broke, lost my mama, just going through it. Going through it. And I had all type of thoughts running through my head. I finna get ready to rob some banks. I ready to go back to the. I finna. Woo! I was on some demon time for real. Then my mama check came. The insurance check came. Came my grandmama name, and she went and deposited in the bank, and she deposited in the bank, and my cousin husband at the time was working at this auto glass repair shop, and it was right near door to a car lot. He had just bought him a white Chevy. He just bought a white Chevy with the burgundy top. White box Chevy with the burgundy top. That joint was so motherfucking clean. And he knew my mama died. He and through my cousin, she told him what was going on, that the money had came in. I ain't, I didn't give a fuck about the money. It couldn't replace my mom. But I needed to move. This is, I'm broke. Then my brother and his wife, she was baby mama still, but she had slick moved in. He trying to throw his weight around, like, cause his baby mom and his son staying in the house. He looking at me like I ain't shit. I'm like, bro, don't make me embarrass you in front of your son and your chick. Just cause you thinking you on top of the world right now and I'm at the bottom, don't make me hurt you. In the name of showing out, I will hurt you. And it got to the point where I was telling my grandma, I'm finna leave. I can't do this. Because it was part of it was pride. Part of it I had to find something to do because I was like, I can't sit around this house and do nothing. So once the money came, she deposited the money. I told her, and my cousin husband, he told me it was another Chevy on the same lot where he got his Chevy from. And I think he said it was like $4,000 for that junk. Cash. I said, bet. I said, that'll get me in the game. Because I just wrecked my mama. Well, did we wreck my mama car? While we were driving in. Either we were driving her Riviera or her Mirage. She had she was driving in Mirage, yeah. She had a Mirage before she started working. And me and my brother were driving it, John. I ended up wrecking it, John. Well, I didn't wreck it. But what happened was me and my little girlfriend were riding it, John. I let her drive. And we were passing some apartments. And And the motherfucker was in the driveway. We see this motherfucker in the driveway, and we riding down the street. This motherfucker pulled out. Soon we get right by the driveway, this motherfucker come out and hit the side of the car, spent us around in the street. And she had to go to the hospital for a couple of days. Her nose got fractured and shit like that. So I fucked up my mama Mirage. And so we ain't had no car. My brother ended up getting what the fuck he had got? I think he had got this Z28. And yeah, so one of my cousin husband told me about the car, and my mama insurance check came in. I told my grandma, man, I need about $5,000 so I can go and get the car. So she went to the bank, got me the 5 racks out, went to the car lot, and got the other Chevy, the yellow John I be talking about, the yellow John with the burgundy interior and the burgundy top. When he got that John off the lot, and it was clean, factory, everything straight. And whatever money I had left over, I went and bought me a little shit. I went and bought the Michael Jordan Bullets jersey and the new ones on my feet. This one I had hair on my head too. I had just went and got my hair done up, got it braided up. You know what I'm saying? Went and bought me a little pack of weed, you know what I'm saying? That made me a little bit more hustles and shit like that. Going over my little girl, like at that time I was dealing with 2-3 girls and shit. And I was like, as soon as I leave the house, I'll hit one up, they go get a room, or I go spend out over their house. I would call but I had to get the car. Got the car, and I was moving around and shit like that. And then I remember one night I went to the strip club, and I was sitting down in the chair. And the little junk, she got in one of the little small cages, one of the little go-go dancer cages and shit like that. She getting that junk, little skinny junk. I ain't talking about liking, but she was straight. She was cute. Little dark skin junk. She had a cute little face. You know, it was a nice little body, but you know, I like meat. But it was enough to draw my attention. You know, I throw a couple of dollars at her just for the fuck of it. You know, sipping on a little hen. Another nigga come. He on the other side of the go-go. Little spot, little circle, or whatever the case may be, little cage. He on the other side. He started throwing money at the little chick. And you know how the money goes. She going where the money go. And I said, all right, bet. I'm gonna play this little money game with his ass with the little broad. I already know what it is because she was all in my face dancing and shit. He come over there, he start throwing money, and she go put her focus on him. Like, all right, big cool. I start throwing some more ones. He start focusing on me again. He start throwing some more ones. I'm like, all right. I'm knowing because I'm playing with insurance money. I'm not working. I ain't moving I ain't moving nothing really. I'm smoking more than I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still slick depressed. I'm smoking more than I'm selling. But I got a little fuck out money. So we going back and forth, having that little money war with the little John in the go-go cage. We having that little back and forth. I'm like, bet. I start throwing fives. He started throwing fives. I said, okay, I got a little money in my pocket. I'm gonna see how far you want to go. I started throwing tens. He started throwing tens. I said, oh, okay, I got some 20s now. I'm stunned. I started throwing 20, bro. Had to tap out. All in the name of showing out for the chick. But it was the demand. How bad did you want her attention? I'm depressed. I just lost my mom. I'm depressed. I'm smoking heavy. I'm drinking heavy. You know what I'm saying? I got little cheeks and shit like that, but I can't even function correctly around them because the thought of my mama being gone was weighing so heavy on my head. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the club, just getting away, trying to get away, just find something to ease my mind. Cause wasn't nothing working. And even in the club, that shit really wasn't working. I'm like, man, I'm just up here bullshitting, really. I'm really ain't excited. I'm really ain't having fun. I'm just up in this motherfucker bullshitting. And Lil John jumped in the little cage and started dancing. I just threw some dumb ones at her. And I wasn't trying to get no pussy. I wasn't trying to holler at her, nothing like that. I was just on some, I'm depressed. I was glad to get the little attention. Like Gorillas over said in Lost. It was like shit, she pretty much in so many words said I was handsome. And she gave me attention. It didn't even perk me up, but it made me feel good for a minute. I was straight. And the old boy come in, he wanna take her attention away from me. And I'm like, all right, bro. Okay. And something in me clicked and like, well, shit, you don't have to get it from me. I really didn't want it, but you wasn't finna take it from me. We got into a competition for a go-go for a chick stripping in the go-go cage that I really didn't want, but you want to take the attention from me. Cause I felt like I needed it more than you did. Cause I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. You just in here trying to rub on her ass. I just need somebody to pay me some attention, even if it's really some fake attention. Cause everywhere else I was going, it wasn't working. And you trying to take my attention away from me. You trying to take this little broad away from me that I felt like was helping me out in some shape, form, or fashion. And you want to take it from me. I put myself in a competition with Buddy. And you're trying to compete with me. Your money wasn't as long as mine that night. I won. So even in that little bullshit example of competition, that was 2003. That was 22 years ago. Even in that little bullshit example of competition, niggas don't want to compete no more. Whether it's in the schoolhouse, the college campus, the workhouse, wherever, niggas don't want to compete no more because they feel like they have to have certain requirements, certain things going on in their life in order to compete, in order for y'all to just give them either the relationship or the box for free. They gotta have certain requirements in order to get what they want out of y'all for the free ski. They don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. They don't want to do shit. Now, what type of nigga is that? Now, I'm not saying to blow all your money on dates. I'm not saying to be the professional shoulder to cry on. I ain't saying do all that type of shit. I ain't saying being the fuck boy. I ain't saying all that type of shit. I'm just saying niggas don't want to compete. They want y'all to give it to them. They want y'all to give it to them. Everything that you hold true to you, everything you possess, everything that's valuable to you, niggas don't want to earn it no more. They want y'all to give it to them. And I keep telling y'all, scarcity sells. Scarcity sells. Now, going back to what I said at the beginning of this live about what do they want, what they value the most. And I've been trying to sit out here and figure it out. I listen to these conversations day in and day out. What do these niggas really want from y'all? What's in high demand? What's the demand? What's the real demand from y'all? What do they really want? What do the guys really want from y'all? What going on, bro? What do these niggas want from y'all? What is the demand? Is it the relationships or is it the box? What do they really want? Because I'm gonna tell you what they value by what they say isn't high demand. Again, they'll tell you on one end they want the good woman. And if that was true, then the good woman didn't have value. And I totally agree. A good woman is rare, scarce. The hell that was? Hold up for a minute. La 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 la. I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, a good woman is rare. A good woman is hard to find. I agree with that 100%. So her value is always high. But what they tell you, they hard to find. Again, if they were easy to find, every red-blooded heterosexual man walking wouldn't complain. And they'll be bored. And they'll be bored. Cause that's just like when I was back in high school, niggas was skipping school to go get the newest J's. Because it wasn't that many pairs of J's being put out in the stores. You had to go get your pair. And if you didn't get them, guess what? You was shit out of luck. Somebody else got them. And it was crazy that you see niggas with them on and you ain't got them. You like, damn, I wish I had them junks. Damn, I wish I had them junks. It meant something when the retros was brand new back in the 80s and the 90s. It meant something for you to get them motherfuckers. Because they were brand new. And then everybody had them junks. Now, a pair of retro 3s, a pair of retro 11s or 12s or 8s or whatever retro, whichever number you like, guess what? They ain't exclusive no more. How many pairs of mint 3s can I have? The black ones. Do you know the black cement 3s? How many pairs can I get? And that's my favorite J's. How many of them can I get? They keep coming back out. If I don't get them this year, whenever they drop again, guess what? They'll be at another 3 to 5 years. I get them in. The Aqua 8s, how many times they gonna come out? The red 5s, like it's ones that this is J's that come out every year that done came out 5, 3, 5, 10 years ago, and you get another share to get them again. Till everybody have a pair. They're not exclusive no more. They're not exclusive no more. The demand is high. It ain't that many pair. They're valuable. Jordan still sell. Jordan still sell. You can get Jordans anywhere though. They're not that valuable no more. Now you can get the rare pair that come out. You know, I like a little crossover with Dior and Gucci and Louis. Them junks right there, them exclusive junks. I dig them junks all day, every day. Cause I know for a fact when I see that price tag of 10 racks, 12 racks, 25 racks, I that shit. Everybody ain't got them motherfuckers. I know everybody ain't got them bitches. I know that for a fact. Oh, a regular pair of breed ones. I'm like, man, everybody got them hoes. Everybody got them junks. Some foes. Everybody got them foes. Them taxi 12s. The Ferrari 14s. Like, everybody got them motherfuckers now. Them just don't mean shit. Matter of fact, my son, he go in my closet. And he'll go in my closet. I got J's all in that motherfucker that I don't even wear. He'll go in my closet. And some of the junk he get out of my closet, he put on his shoe rack just for him to wear. And some he'll go resell. Like, Dad, you want these? I'm like, nah, you can get them junks. Like, what you gonna do with them? You know, I'm finna go resell them. I'm like, all right, bro, just give me a piece of the money. He's like, how much you want? I don't even give a fuck. Just give me some of it. I don't care. Just give me some of the resale money. You know what I'm saying? And he go break bread. They go buy him. He cut me in on them junks. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? But again, a good woman is rare. A good woman is worth her weight in gold. She's scarce. I agree. That's high value. So if that's what these niggas want, then guess what? They are absolutely correct. That woman right there is hard to find, but she out there. Go find her. Now, on the other end, if the demand for box is high, and again, ladies, it's plenty of y'all out there giving it away. One way or another, you giving up that little pussy. Whether you want to, cause you just down to fuck this nigga, or he done bought you a little something to eat and you want to fuck this nigga, or he done said the right thing at the right time, you giving it away. I just seen on somebody show where the women were saying they actually done smash more dudes than they actually cook for. So that's how I know is y'all actually fucking. I'm not judging. I know y'all fucking. I'm not judging. I just know y'all giving it away. Sometimes for a little, sometimes for a lot. I know y'all know. But if the demand for pussy is high, and there's plenty of women that's fucking, pussy has no value. Pussy has no value. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what these niggas say. If the demand for pussy is high and it's an abundance of women fucking, pussy has no value. Your box has no control over a real nigga. Your box controls niggas that can't get pussy. Your box controls a nigga pocket. Your box controls a nigga's emotions. Your box create the tricks and the simps because they want pussy. It's a high demand, and all y'all giving it away, and somehow, some way they can't get none. So your box creates the tricks and the simps. I'm being honest. If you just look at how I'm looking at it, if you valued yourself and became a good woman, like I know a lot of y'all can be, and again, I'm not judging. I'm not saying you can't have sex with nobody. I ain't saying that shit. At least make it hard for a nigga to get your cookies. At least make it a little hard. See who really going to invest into trying to get you as a woman, because the pussy comes with the good woman. The pussy comes with the good woman. Good pussy don't guarantee a good woman. You being a good woman means more to me than good pussy. Good pussy in some of these nigga cases will make them spend more than they need to spend, both time and money. Because that's where the value is on that box. They ain't gonna admit it, but that's why we had a conversation we have on the nigga end. It's like they care more about the pussy than the relationship. And on y'all end too, because you feel like the pussy gonna control the nigga. You feel like the pussy gonna get you the attention. You feel like the pussy gonna get you the rent paid and the light paid and the phone bill paid. Cause you got some good pussy. And I said this on numerous times before, is when you got niggas that's thirsty for pussy and women behaving badly, and all they gotta do is have some good pussy, you create simps and tricks, and you never have to change who you are as a woman. As long as you got somebody that's gonna pick up the phone when you call and talk about your problems and give you just because gifts and fly you out and buy you red bottoms and all that type of shit, you never have to be a good woman. Y'all know this. The tricks know this. The simps know this. The married men know this. Everybody know the game. Supposed to know the game by now. Supposed to know economics. We all supposed to know this shit by now. We all supposed to know this shit by now. But this is what I'm gonna tell y'all later and before I get up out of here. Don't use what you hold valuable as a weapon. Don't play games with this shit. Don't just, do this shit out of boredom. Be selective in who you deal with so you can get the best possible results. Don't just do that shit because you bored and you need a little attention. Don't do that shit because you got a little scratch that need to be itched or itch need to be scratched. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, just maintain frame and be a good woman. Be selective on who you deal with, and you'll probably get the dude you want. Or keep playing games, knowing that these niggas are thirsty. Dangle that little nook monster in their face. And get your rent paid. Choice on you. Anyway, I'm finna get on down. What's going on, Queen? What's going on, Queen? I'm finna get on down. I'm finna eat me a little lunch. Catch up on some sleep. I know my grandson coming over here for the weekend when my son get out of work, so I gotta get myself in granddaddy mode. That little nigga right there, crazy motherfucker. That little boy crazy here, but that's my baby. That's my grandbaby. That's my grandbaby. That's my boy. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say it's a baby. How he crazy? Queen, it just be the little shit he be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like now, what he do now when my wife, like he'll be whining. He really don't be crying. He'll be hollering. So now he'll do this when my wife pick him up, depending on excuse me. Like he get to the point now, like when my wife pick him up, he'll be looking at my son while he laying on my wife's chest. Like nah, and I like, boy, that's not your mom, that's your grandmom. He be doing little shit like it. It's like you'll see little shit he be doing. You know what I'm saying? Babies been here before. They ain't crazy. They just, they don't know how to express themselves, but they express themselves. So he just be doing little shit here and there that I be seeing. And I know that he love watching football. And anytime they call timeout or they moving too slow, if they playing slow, he get agitated. He can't stand for them call timeout. He don't like commercial breaks. He don't like them to play slow. He want them to be hurry up and go. He want them to hurry up and go. If they move slow, that nigga get the acting the fool. So yep. But I'm finna get on down. I appreciate everybody that came through. And I will holler at y'all good people later.
My skin is black. Doctor?
Right nigga, young nigga, full nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, full nigga, house nigga, feel nigga, still nigga, still nigga. Right nigga, young nigga, full nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, full nigga, house nigga, feel nigga, still nigga, still nigga. Right nigga, young nigga, full nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, full nigga, house nigga, feel nigga. You wanna know what's more